Evening, SRA Nation, and welcome to season number 15. Round number 1, we are back for the summer. We have got one heck of a season coming our way. All eyes will go to the gantry line. Green flag drops and we are racing. That's going to be a very, very good stop.
He's going to edge him.
We've got two generations of Ferraris going side by side.
Goes to the outside. Very late break. The outside.
What is going to happen?
What is happening?
Trying to hold on to it. Free abreast for a square.
Alexis looking racy.
He's gonna hold him tight.
Oh my God.
And we're off and away for SRA.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to SRA Season 16 of Division 1. We are in Round 8, the final round. I'm Stephanie Fisher, and I am joined in the booth by Adam Santana.
Hi, Stephanie. I'm very happy to be here tonight.
Hi, Adam. Happy to have you here. Unlike somebody
Yeah. You shall not be named.
who shall not be named, we will. Okay, that's all the shade I'll throw at him for now. Because we are in the final race, and we are at Misano tonight. Take a look at our calendar that we have covered over the last couple of months. Last week we were at a very dark Brands Hatch. This week we were at Misano. And I think when I looked, it looked like it was just a little warm. Not too bad.
Yeah, not too surprising. That they have punished us on this track before, but yeah, I honestly didn't even look. All I saw was it was sunny and no threat of weather and no worry of having to drive in the dark tonight, as our, last week, as you mentioned, was in the dark, and the week before that was a wet race. So I think our drivers are maybe happy just to have a more normal race week.
I think so too. Look at the track map. Misano, here we go. Would you like to walk us through this, or?
Is primarily a motorcycle racing track, but cars do race here, of course, since we are here. Before, I think the most recent redesign, they actually ran the track in the opposite direction. But yeah, as far as what our drivers will be facing tonight, I like to call this track cuts the lap, because half the corners on this track, if you aren't cutting absolutely every centimeter you can, you are not maximizing your lap time. So everything starts in turn 1. Got extended as far out on the outside as you can, and then cut as much as you can on the inside. Not so much in turn 2, but then through 3, you are flat out And then 4 is tricky, but you have to make sure that you just carry enough speed to roll through. And then 5 and 6, you're having to cut the entire corner on both of those as much as you can. And then onto the short straight down to the hairpin of turn 8. And then 9 and 10 are a tricky couple of corners. You really don't take 9, but you have to use it to set up your entry to 10, and then the exit of 10 is the most important on the track. It is the longest straight, even though we do have a couple bends. Then all that culminates into turn 13, which is a not quite as quick corner as you'd expect it to be, but it is quick. It's very easy to extend. And then again, you're kind of playing the track limits game here through 14, 15, and 16. 15 is a flat out corner that you want to be cutting just enough because you don't want to extend on the exit of 16. And then again at 16, you can pick them up coming in, going as far as track cuts go. And then that takes you onto the main straight and finishing and starting a new lap.
Thank you for that. And yeah, you do a lot, but track cuts here can be pretty vicious.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what are our horrible track cut turns? I think it's 6.
Yeah, 6 is the worst, especially because if you don't get it right, you can bottom the car out, and that can send you out wide onto the exit of more sausage curbs. Pretty crazy, but yeah, it's 6 is probably the most important one as far as cutting goes. But I mean, you can pick them up just about anywhere. I personally have a bad time at 16 as well. Yeah, but yeah, pretty much anything that's I don't know. This is a tough one to I think for people to wrap their head around until you just kind of figure out how you have to drive the track, and then that timing consistency really starts to build. So I don't think I'd imagine we'll probably see at least a couple drive-throughs for track cuts, but I don't think we're going to see too many.
No, I just remember, I think this is a track where there's that one weird turn. If you cut it wrong, they'll actually give you a double.
Yeah.
But I know it's somewhere around 14, but I never know which. Oh, is it 16?
So that's so what can happen is you can actually so you can get I think you can get the doubles on 13, but then if you have a moment at 13 and you end up facing the right way, and you can cut 14 and actually get disqualified, which is kind of frustrating, and it's really a hard thing to know. But yeah, I think 13 is maybe the one where you can pick up too, because you can cut it and then extend on the exit.
That's what I thought, but
or no, because you don't really take the inside of 13 too much. So no. But yes, there is one of those, especially in the wet. I think it's one of those tricky ones where just the way the game calculates the timings and the certain places that it can trigger 2 warnings. Because I've definitely seen it happen to people before, and it's very frustrating.
Well, one thing I think we were looking at before this all started was our driver standings, which on the last race of the season are not guaranteed. Ryan E currently holds the top position with 594 points, but right behind him with a 44-point difference, you've got Ridos and Dornelas tied in there for second, followed by Tiago Denarte, Jeremy Mercer, Anton Rushevich, Omar Escorcia, Gomer Wilson, and Timothy Flamger and Calvin Lau rounding out that top 10. But the big one is, Ryan's got only 44 points. So now I don't remember how the point distribution goes. I just know if you get P1, you get a whole lot.
So 110 for the win, and then 100, I believe it's for second, and then 90 for third. So I think Ryan would probably need to be just, if Rados or Dornelas were to win, I think top 5 would have it easy. I can grab what the points actually are. So yeah, 110 for first, 100 for second. I believe it's 92 for third. Then into the 80s. So for 45 would be around 7th. So anything 6 or better, I believe Ryan will round out this championship.
I mean, I would have a hard time seeing him not getting there, but you know, crazier things have happened. Oh yeah, and then our silver championship, go back to that. We've got Arc sitting with 292 points, and right behind him, Fire Queso with 256 points.
Yeah, so that's going to be a super close one. Arc has had some bad luck in her last 2 races. So let's hope that both of them can have a clean race tonight. And then I think, just for the sake of saying it, Joel Moffitt in third, Jacob Hull in fourth. I think mathematically they would still have the possibility of winning the silver championship, but I think that would be a pretty tough one to pick up just because of the gold drivers of it all. But yeah, I think mathematically they're still in it as well.
I believe so. Then we'll look at the second page as rounding out the rest of our drivers here that have participated in this season. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure Diego participated.
I don't believe he did.
I think he showed up once. Let's see. In our team standings, I'll let you take the team standings.
Yeah, the Avinci Gat team of Anton Rushevich and Omar Escorcia, they secured the team championship last week. We kind of missed that and everything that happened, but congratulations to them. I'm sure we'll probably try and talk to one or both of them after the race. MP2, we have Scuderia Inferioria. P3, we have Vacuum Racing. P4, we have Where Are They? And then P5, we have 5 guys, but it's actually 2. Could still see a pretty decent amount of movement here, but especially in the top 3 and the top 5. But yeah, we do have our winners already figured out.
I was gonna say, I think our 5 guys became 1 now.
Yeah.
Poor
Yes,
Ryan out there holding the fort down. All right. They are starting to go out and warm up those tires and take a look at what's going on out there. We got Jacob Hall here leading our silver pack on the tire warm up. So nothing exciting yet. I think you were scanning our practice leaderboards earlier. Any predictions there?
I think I'd be maybe a bit surprised if one of the Mustangs of Anton and Tiago have had the pace so far, but Ryan's pretty close. Again, for silver, Art is the person to keep an eye on. His qualifying this season has been, especially the back half of the season, has been top notch. So really setting himself apart from the silver field that way. But yeah, other than that, John Laz had a really good time on the leaderboard. And so did Renaud Dornelis, both in the McLarens. So maybe those McLarens can fight with the Fords tonight.
Nice. Well, right now we've got silver out, and let's see, where is he? Up. Oh, not where I thought he was. He is. It's just me. I'm trying to remember everything here, and it's not going well. All right. All right, so he's probably in the beginning of his first banker lap. Now that I figured out where he is.
Yeah, we caught them all just as they were starting their first out lap.
him, put him in the hot seat. Comes down the not so straight. I personally always enjoyed this track.
Yeah, I like the way it flows. And again, a lot of that is just once you figure out how you have to drive it, and then it kind of just becomes a bit easier. But it's a tricky one, and it's challenging. And personally, not challenging in a way that I find unfun like some other tracks. But yeah, I think it provides pretty solid racing. But as with most racing in GT3s, it's overtaking's tough in general. Yeah, this one's a bit tougher because really the best passing place is the long back straight, but with the kink and then not any really heavy braking zone after the end of it kind of makes overtaking there a little bit more difficult. So really what we're watching here from 8 down here into 9 and 10 can sometimes be a really good passing place.
What are your thoughts on the turn 1, 2, 3 series there? Getting a nose in that.
It's the main straight's just so short that it really the car in front has to make a mistake, really, for the most part. It can be done if you do get the nose in. If you have the optimal line then through 3 that you can hold through 4, that's really probably the best way to overtake there. But yeah, it's tonight. I'd be surprised if we see many passes through that part of the track.
'Cause I feel like I've seen people doing it there and trying it there more frequently than I would have thought, but
Yeah, I think just being in the top division, we're a lot less likely to see people make mistakes in that last corner.
Yeah.
To create an opening, but of course, that can always happen because of the punishing curbs that are there. So it could be just dipping a tire too much on the inside or carrying too much speed and catching the curbs on the outside. So yeah, I mean, it's certainly possible, but on pace, I would be surprised to see any passing there.
Well, it looks like
And
Art
yeah.
is out there and put down his best lap right now is a 133.127, leading our silver drivers with Jacob Hall not far behind with a 133.37.
Yeah, I mean, Hall and Moffat both are not too far off. All 3 are going faster, but Arct is putting a bigger gap on his best time than they are on theirs. But yeah, I would say he's not fully nailed on to nab the provisional silver pole again, but we'll see.
Mhm. Qualifying is not over yet. He's got 4 more minutes on this 1.5+ minute lap.
Yeah, and we did mention it earlier. So as you had noticed and mentioned, the ambient track temps are a little on the higher side. So really, these guys are going to be. This might be their best lap here. They might get one more good one off of them.
How do you feel about the tire degradation here? I mean, I know the heat doesn't help at all, but some tracks are easier on tires than others. Can't remember.
So it's tougher just because of the amount of corners, but yeah, it doesn't. If I remember correctly, it doesn't wear too evenly, just because we're mostly taking right-handers all the way around this track. So that can always create some additional issues. But yeah, I mean, the tire wear is usually pretty decently high here.
Our poor little Porsches are really going to suffer, huh?
Yes. That's just kind of the name of the game for that car too many times,
Yeah.
it seems.
Yeah, unfortunately. Still fun as heck, but just not the meta choice.
No, not at all.
Arc now, the 133.037. Now he's putting in a pretty blistering lap. 2/10 up on that time.
Yeah, this will be getting very close to matching the best times we had on the leaderboard. The best time was 32.845. So the best time we had on the hot lap leaderboard was Thiago Donarte with a 32.650. So he's only 2/10 off of the best lap that we had seen this week going into the race. So really, Arc really doesn't want to leave much up to chance tonight, it seems like.
No, I think he keeps this. He might be looking at a promotion into the gold division next season.
Oh, I think that's he's pretty well already guaranteed that.
Yeah, I always like to leave that a little bit of cushion for maybe not, but I would be surprised if we don't see him competing with the big boys.
Oh, for sure, and he's earned that just by his performance this season. But like we said earlier, super bad luck. He had a DC from very good finishing position. That was at Suzuka, and then last week got punted a little bit and lost a couple positions. But yeah, definitely been able to hold his own with the top of the grid as a silver driver, so I wouldn't expect that to change next season.
So I see we have Iris in the chat. We'll say hi to Iris, and I got review some of our people in here. Jess was, of course, in here, so hi to him too. And then over in YouTube, somebody asking us to do Le Mans Ultimate, which the only problem with that is that the broadcaster does not have that in her library. So we would need to. I know there are some people that do race in that, but
we do have the multi-class mayhem that races Thursday nights that uses Le Mans Ultimate, but we don't stream it currently.
Have you been participating in those?
No, I don't own LMU. If at this point, I'm not really racing too much, but if I'm going to race GT3s, I'd prefer to do it in iRacing. But I also haven't driven an LMU, and I've heard very good things. It's really just more of if I'm going to race at this point, it's just easier to hop on iRacing than it would be to hop on a new sim and figure it out.
Yeah, you get to that point in life. It's just... I understand. Watching Fernandez rolling in, he's up on his time.
Yeah, and this will be our silver driver's final laps as we've gone under 10 minutes, and our gold drivers all appear to... Well, looks like we still have a couple trickling out of the pit lane, but just about everyone's out.
Then I gotta figure out who's in front of the gold drivers. Jeez.
Looks like John Laz to me.
All right, let's go find John. Mr. Laz. And his pretty little McLaren.
Yeah, and then just to recap, because we really didn't see much movement there at the top after the last few laps, but Arc P1, Joel Moffat P3, Jacob Hall P3, Wilson Fernandez P4, and then Arjun P5.
I don't know if Diego's complaining about having gotten a Fortnite ad or if he's happy about that.
Could go either way.
Yeah. I mean, is it a complaint or is he just telling them that they know their audience? And he's putting out his own ads for. You're welcome, Diego. I had to make life interesting. Come on. You got a good chuckle, tell me that. Oh. Well. Well, Diego, that's more playing of Fortnite than I've ever done. As Laz comes in for his banker, let's see how he does. Whoop. He bopped right up to P2. Anton Rushevich right behind him. 33-0 and 33-2, respectively.
Yeah, Mr. Sir up to P10. Someone just shot up as well. Oh, no. Not too far.
No.
It tricked me.
Yeah, Mr. Sir P10. The rest of them are kind of piling into the bottom half on these bankers.
Yeah, Rado's only P22. Danny Duranson, Jerry Mercer hopped up to P7 and P8. And Ryan Yee up to P4. Putting himself right where he needs to be to secure the championship tonight.
Yeah. I didn't know that Diego would have referred to himself as being hipster. No, you were part of the cool kids because you were there before it got popular. I think hipsters require a certain amount of like coffee house and homebrewed beer or something. I don't know. Anton Rushevich, though, taking the top spot.
By only 0.1. That's very close.
Take a look at what Mr. Yee is doing.
Yeah, and then no reference time on it, but it looks like the Nartan, him and the Pip, is on a pretty good lap.
I feel like I should know who Chummy Chum is. I do know in the back of my head.
I believe that's Michael Manning.
Right. Yeah, he's wondering about the Lexus Bop. I don't know what it is.
I think a lot of people are wondering that same thing.
Marty Missile's wondering if Mr. Yee practiced 500 plus laps again this week.
That's a good question. I have a feeling probably not quite that many, but you never know.
Let's see where he comes out. He's... 32.9. Now, yeah, I guess he's gonna have to. Yeah, there he got it. P1
3,000s.
taken by just
Wow.
the barest of margins. Oof.
I mean, it's every race at this point where you've just been seeing these super, super fine margins. And I still just don't get quite used to it.
Oh yeah, the top seven's like what, 1.5 tenths apart.
Yeah.
Dornellis took it from Ryan.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Little over 2 minutes still left on the clock, so should get this one and one more.
There's some gauntlet throwing going on tonight. Wow.
We have him down the pit, but Gomer Wilson is on a very good lap as well that should see him
Oh,
into the top, ninth. And that was, he was tracking top 5 and losing 200s, knocked him down from about 6th to 9th.
oh,
It is brutal.
but
Yeah,
still
our
top
top
10.
9 is just, I mean, 17. Oh, and someone else just jumped up. Flomders up, just took another couple positions up to P8.
Oh, Dornellis is currently holding P1, Marty. He's a 132.815. Yeah, Tim got knocked down to 8, but still top 10 in there. He's really showing us how to drive that Porsche.
Stornellis qualifying done. Denarte is on a big lap. 4 tenths over his best previous lap.
I mean, if he can hold this, he'll take that.
Escorcia to the top
Ooh. How?
by
So
300ths.
Well, but I mean, where is Denarte now? Let's see. Yeah, I mean,
Ryan just took the checkered flag. And we'll,
ooh, Denarte
believe it was
might
already in
just
P3.
take this really close. And he took it.
wow.
132.665.
Heck of a lap.
Wow. Pretty amazing. Couple more guys still out there. Calvin Lau up a good amount here. It's a little swing out coming out of that last turn. Gets a spot. Peter O'Brien moves up 1. Guy Manperson. Eric Marecki's out there. He's going to not. Mercer was not
And
able to
Cran
find
up to
time.
P22.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, I think Diego wants some new ads, so while we're waiting for them to line up, we're going to give it to him.
A huge thank you to our SRA sponsors and total sponsors for supporting us here at SRA, as well as support from Documise, a modern business solution for product management, Go to documise.com to learn more today. And support from Retro Saga, a North American-based gaming company that provides accessories for your favourite classic systems, including Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and much more. Enhance your retro gaming experience today at retrosaga.ca. And a big thank you to our affiliates, Track Racer. Experience redefined gaming with Track Racer's high-quality sim rigs and accessories. Use code SRATE at checkout to support us. Armamentario, a toolbox for ACC that will enhance your chance to win. Enjoy a fully customizable and enhanced HUD to change the way you experience ACC. AT 3D Sim Shop. Upgrade your sim racing experience today with premium 3D printed accessories featuring precision crafted magnetic shifters, sleek cable management solutions, versatile stream deck mounts, and immersive dashboard displays. Their innovative designs enhance performance and style, elevate every lap with top tier quality and craftsmanship at at3d.net. Go Setups, premium esports setups for everybody. Use our affiliate link on our Discord and take your drive to the next level. Castle and Cauldron, a home-based crafting business specialising in handmade Harry Potter, Fantastic Beasts and Fairy World collectibles. Magic wands, potions, mini dioramas, wall decor, costumery, cosplay, and much more. Castle and Cauldron is where crafting meets the magical. Visit facebook.com/Castle Cauldron. And from KP Concepts, your source for custom automotive renderings, graphic design, and printing. We spend countless hours making you look all good for the spectacle. Check out kpconcepts.com for more.
We're back. And me not paying attention. Anyway, we'll give you all a rundown of the grid here. Let's see. Adam, I don't know if you want to do the honors and I'll flick through them.
I gotcha.
Right.
Starting on pole, we have Tiago Denarte. Starting P2, we have Omar Escorcia. P3, we have Renato Dornelis. P4, we have Ryan Yee. P5, we have Anton Rushevic. P6, we have Art. P7, we have Jerry Mercer. P8, we have Timothy Flomger. John Laz is starting in 9th. And Gomer Wilson rounds out our top 10. Followed by Rados in P11. Marecki in 12th. Moffitt in 13th. Hall in 14th. O'Brien in 15th. Fernandez in 16th, Durant's in 17th, Van Person in 18th, Wilson in 19th, and then Kelvin Lyle rounding out our top 20, followed by Mr. Sir in 21st, Dan Cran in 22nd, Arjun in 23rd, Dunham in 24th, Kelly in 25th, Busterski in 26th, Schwartz in 27th, Queso in 28th, Archie in 29th, McWeezerson in 30th, Carpenter in 31st, Worley in 32nd, and in 33rd rounding out our field tonight, LeMay.
All right, thank you for that. And Diego's giving a shout out to Ugandan Knuckles. I missed something.
I just assume it's some reference. I don't know what it is.
I know. Oh, some old meme that, yeah, you need Fosley in here to get that one. He usually picks up all the old memes pretty well. Yeah, there are a lot of great liveries out there this season, but every season we have great liveries, so look forward to the new ones.
Yeah, seeing all the new liveries at the beginning of every season is one of my favorite things. So many talented people in this community, and they just come up with such great ideas.
They do. They really do. And it's neat seeing the different styles that come out too. Some people have their own kind of like way of doing things that they like. So it's pretty neat. They're coming up side by side around that last turn. So exciting. Oh, the heli came up. Almost forgot.
Yeah, our last race of the season.
Green light, go, go, go.
There they go. Then dominating in front of everybody else. Wow. Was it almost 3 by as they went in?
Yeah, great move by Dornelis to get through into P2 there.
And a little further back, we've got some side-by-side action and a bumpity bump. Ooh, somebody be backwards, guys. I don't know if you're able to grab that in the
Yep.
pit. Maybe I'll keeping on up here with all the action going on.
I happened a little bit further ahead than I had it.
Oh. Whoop.
Let's see.
Oh no,
Oh,
there
no.
goes Marecki. Guys, are you
Man.
making up for like a season of decent racing and now this? Come on. Where did we see Ryan had to finish? What was it? Six.
I think P6. That would be with Rados Dornelis winning the race.
Look at that. Oh, they're so tight.
Yeah, and I do
Right
believe
up in.
John Laz was the car that came off worst in that incident.
Oh.
Between 3 and 4, down to the bottom of the field.
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah. Yep, and I think he has retired from the race. Yep. Can't say I blame him.
No, that's awful. Ugh. Well, hopefully they have now settled out because that is not the kind of excitement I like to go find.
No.
But wait.
No, and we have no huge gaps yet so far.
Fire
but we
queso
are-
here. That was close. Yeah, it's all pretty bunched up. There's a couple gaps here and there, but
Yeah, mostly a big train from 8th to 31st.
almost the entire field from 8 back
Yeah.
is just a train.
Yeah.
Check this out. Wilson and Dunham here. We're pretty close. Seems like the head, yeah, there just seemed to be like back to back to back. Nobody quite getting close enough to another to make a move. Let's see, Fernandez has got guy in his sights. He's gonna pull it. That'll be the outside line coming in. But nope. Couldn't hold that spot.
Yeah, hit a really good exit out of 8.
Amazing exit. And Aston just pulled away from him, though. So
Yeah,
Not sure how
not
that
too
works.
atypical for the Aston. They can get bogged down with the turbo, especially out of the low-speed corners. So,
yeah.
but still, I mean, Fernando, I mean, he still pulled almost a full car length just from the exit. So
Yeah, that was pretty
maybe,
impressive.
yeah, maybe knows where he could maybe sneak a move later.
Keep an eye on it. Gotta keep an eye on it. See if there's any other possible moves going to be happening here. Look up here. Mr. Sir's been closing in on Danny Durant's quite a bit here and there. And yep, he's going to see if he can get up that inside line. And he is ahead of that Porsche. Oh, it's Durant has a little wiggle. Yep, Dio pointed out Omar Escorcia has the fastest lap currently, a 133.2, which is, yeah, it's 0.3 faster than the next fastest guy. As Durant's dropped back a couple spots after that wiggle. I think he's struggling a little bit. Peter O'Brien now trying to get a pass on him.
Yeah, after Dan Cran got through. Yeah, the Porsche doesn't look like it's a lot of fun to drive at the moment.
Yeah, well, Clamter's having a final time up ahead.
He is.
Yeah, I think when Mr. Sir got past, he had a bit of a wiggle in that one turn. I don't know if it, you know, it was a setup issue or what, or he just got a little thrown off. It seems like sometimes when you miss a corner, like you don't get it right, it throws your whole rhythm off for the rest of the lap.
Oh, for sure.
Further back, we have Colin, yeah, Dunham. Trying to make a move on Lakshmi. That same spot, trying to get the inside line, but looks like he didn't get it. And Wilson now. Ooh.
Yeah, really taking advantage of being able to take different lines through 9 and 10.
Wow. That's just...
But we still came out the way we went in.
Arjun has to be sweating. His hand's going to slip on the wheel soon if he's not careful. He's got a pile behind him. Iris cheering on Team Anton and Omar. They are currently holding P3 and P4.
Yeah, but Anton has fallen off the back of Omar, and Ryan has closed up on Anton.
I almost expect to see some movement at some point in that top. We'll keep an eye on that. Let's see. Somewhere. That's my wing camera. Those cars stacked up behind him. Looks like Escorcia up in P3 has caught Dornelis a little bit. see what's going on up here. I like how the timing board tells me that Denarte is a second away from Dornelis, and I feel like a second should look a lot bigger than this.
I know. It's crazy that just depending on the camera angle, and you just can't show a second gap in a shot. It's just crazy.
But Dornelis is kind of chipping away at that lead that Denarte has. All while trying to make sure Omar stays behind.
Yeah, and seeing how there's just not much field spread going on, you have to say right now, unless that midfield starts pitting early, at least for our front runners, it's probably going to be an overcut race.
What else is going on in the field here? Is this... Looks like Omar's maybe drop back a wee bit from Dornelis. Still holds the fastest lap though. Check up on our buddy Lakshmi, who's still trying to hold off Dunham and Wilson behind him. Diego trying to advise Omar on taking the Diego special.
I mean, at this point, anyone fighting for the championship, except for really, I'd say Dornelis right now, I don't know if you want to go anything too crazy from what Ryan's doing, but at this point, that's probably maybe the only chance you have is to do something unexpected, but even then, it's going to be tough. Especially since Ryan will get to react to whatever they do. Just if they do something early, that is. Yeah, it's a tough one. Because doing the same thing, you're probably not going to... I guess the biggest problem is that you need Ryan to lose positions, and that's, not the most common thing that we're going to see, so just doing something different doesn't guarantee any type of result. Either way, I mean, because they're playing with such fine margins there at the front. Yeah, I just don't know how you would handle this situation, really.
Yeah, I mean, I can see him thinking like, oh, because Omar's pace seems to be, for the most part, a little bit better than Dornelis. Although I don't know what the tire wear and stuff on the Ford is. If he goes in early, is it going to be bearable toward the end?
Exactly. Yeah, and Omar's not in the best position points-wise to try to eke this championship out, but he does have the advantage that his teammate is between him and Ryan, so of course don't expect anything untoward happening, but they can use Anton to maybe force Ryan to pit in a position where he wouldn't want to, or just having to react to some decision that isn't someone that he's necessarily fighting for the championship, even though Anton is still mathematically alive in the championship.
Or just hold him up.
Yeah, I mean...
Mr. Sir and Joel Moffat here. And that was a just smooth move on Mr. Sir, I guess. Darn it. Sorry to interrupt you. Thought we were going to have a good battle.
Oh, you're fine.
So excited. Carry on.
No, that's a risky game, but I mean it is something that is available to them. I don't know how they'll necessarily play it, but I guess the good news is we probably won't have to wait long to find out.
As Peter O'Brien makes a beautiful move around Danny Durant's going into turn 1. That was pretty stellar.
Yeah, well executed.
Turn 1 is a move.
Yep, I was wrong.
You stand corrected. Whoa, somebody goes over the grass and hops back on. I think that might have been, Wilson.
Yeah, I believe
hopping
it
in
was.
I think so. We have Pustursky and Weezerson in the back, and Kelly battling a bit. Ooh, that was tight.
Ooh, didn't give a lot of room there on the exit.
No, that was harsh. Very harsh. Let's see how they come out of this. Now brought Marecki into the mix. Oh, there you go, Diego. It's a little... I don't know who it is, but...
Hey, he was first to the apex, Diego. That's all that matters. Worst rule in racing. So dumb.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, that seems kind of a bad rule. I like our entry rule.
Yeah. No, it's always very funny to me that we can have better racing rules in sim racing leagues than we can in Formula One. But that's a different story for a different day, I guess.
Yeah, and I guess it's Formula One. The cars behave differently.
Oh yeah.
Marecki here putting a lot of pressure on Kelly. Let's see what that looks like from his point of view. Tries to take the inside line here. Does not work. Oh, that's a McLaren on McLaren battle too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you really either need to be side by side a little earlier than they were for Eric to make. Oh, and he takes the opportunity to pit.
All right. Is that the first one in the pit here?
That is our first pit stop.
All right. 42 minutes remaining and first pit stop.
Probably not the worst idea. Eric had qualified, I think, 12th. So is down the field through an incident that didn't seem to be his fault. So yeah, not the worst idea to get out of that traffic and try to get some fresh air.
There's Flamger putting a lot of pressure on Art.
Yeah. Yeah, that one has seemed to have been yo-yoing a little bit.
Yeah.
And right now is coming back Flamger. I think it had been around like a 2-second gap not that long ago, I believe.
Well, I mean, coming into that one turn, he was right there. Looks to have backed off a wee bit. No. I mean, my experience in the Porsche was always that there was about 13 minutes in, the tires got real trashy. Well, that was 13. There was a point where they get real trashy because they're uneven, and then when they even out, they're like fine again, and you can just keep going. And it was so it might, as I'm seeing, well, Durant's just went into the pits surprisingly, so I saw him catching up to everybody again. So I'm wondering if these Porsches aren't getting back into that little sweet spot.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that at all, and could be hitting a bad spot for the Lexus as well, but
Yep. Yeah, but if you can always get past that spot in the Porsche, you can get your groove back in. But unfortunately, yeah, it's usually a couple laps that are just trash. Escorcia here getting up close to Dornelas.
yeah, he's really really caught up to him and just stayed there in that gap. So I have to be wondering when he's thinking about pitting.
Rushevich in.
Someone went in. Yeah.
Anton went in. Now to see what Mr. Weeze says about that.
Yeah, Ryan does
Franz,
have a good gap in front. He has 3.5 seconds to Escorcia, so if he was being held up by Anton, now he can eat into that gap before he does pit. So even if he does respond to Anton's pitting, I would think that he maybe drives another couple laps before doing so.
We'll work on it there, Diego. So we've got Hall, Anton, Mr. Sir, Wilson, Dan Cran, all in the pit here. Did Durant's pit? Yeah, Durant's and Marecki have both pit and come out. Dunham doesn't want to give Mr. Arjun a break.
No, he's just been hounding him for the last few laps.
And Rados is now in the pit as Joel Moffitt goes in. Calvin Lau, Fernandez. Well, look, it's just the thing to do.
Yeah, and this is really good for the guys out front. This is giving them a lot better chance to pit into a nice gap if they do want to pit early.
Well, now this means that everybody's spread out and we have to fill the time with our own self. But we've got Archie here on Kurt LeMay. Little Porsche Cup going on in the background.
Yeah, we've had that a few times this season, haven't we?
Yes, they do tend to cluster together. We got the Mustang there pulling these two along.
None of our, yep, that's what I just said. None of our top 5 have pitted, but yes, as you already mentioned, Arden Flamger are in. Man Person in as well.
Well, Anton was in the top 5 till he went
Yes.
Some more guys going in, which is messing up my little tree here. There we go. That always throws me off. think these two are having fine time together. Oh, those are teammates. That's why. Maybe.
Oh,
Yes.
I think they are.
I think so. I was like, wait, the liveries look really similar, but not the same. No undercuts. Yep. Take a look back up at Omar here, chasing down Dornelis. Another is Archie Carpenter. Oh, that was LeMay.
Through the
Denarte
pits.
in, yeah.
Wow.
Denarte,
Yeah, that's
Dornell,
big.
all of them.
Everyone but Yi and Mercer. And then something crossed behind. Rados was able to undercut Arct. So that means that. Did Flomter get Arct as well? Yes.
Yeah,
it did. So
Flomter
Arct
is.
lost. Yeah, Arct lost 2 positions. Then the pit stops. But as far as Silver Championship goes, that's not gonna hurt him too much.
No. Are putting some pressure on Rados while Hall is Jacob Hall. Ooh. Right on the tail of Art.
So just looking at these lap times of the guys that have been out after the pit stop for a few laps. Anton's previous lap was a 34.0, and then Ryan Yee's last lap was a 34.5. So could be Ryan Yee into the pits.
Mercer also.
So yeah, this will be key to see how things shake out for Ryan Yee and if he's maybe going to have some work to do after the pit stops. As Rushvich goes around the last corner.
Anton overtaking Dornelis and Omar. I was trying to find Denarte.
And yeah, Anton is
Oof. Yep.
almost undercut the entire
Oh.
field. Undercut his way up to what's going
Wow.
to be P2.
Yep.
That's incredible.
Wonder how he managed that. Holy schmoly.
Found himself a nice gap and then put some lap times in. There was, right before I had gone to mention his lap times compared to Ryan, the lap before that he had been a second faster.
Wow.
So he
Omar's-
was putting in lap times.
Omar's still holding on to that purple lap from the beginning, though.
Mhm.
I'm guessing new tires and less fuel now. We might see that change.
I would expect it to, and I think it has cooled down just a little bit as well on track. But not too much, maybe just a couple degrees.
Hey, I bet they'll take it.
Yes, they will. O'Brien, and I believe that is our last driver to do their mandatory pit stop. So that'll put Denarde P1, Rushvik P2, Dornelis P3, Escorcia P4, and Yee P5.
believe he is still safe if he finishes P5.
Yes, he should be. And the biggest amount of danger, it would need to be Dornelis or Rados winning the race. So right now, even, with Denarte and Rushvik P1 and P2, it wouldn't make too much of a difference since Dornelis and Escorcia aren't picking up near enough points.
I see. Hop up to Art. He's still trying to take a chunk out of Rados. Oh, Diego Denarte takes the fastest lap. It's 33. Oh. Yeah, 33-0. I think Anton had it for half a second, and then Diego took it from him. Diego.
Yeah, I mean, all of the guys in the top 4 and the low 33s, and even Yi and Wilson P5, P6 in the mid 33s.
I see 33s all the way down to P16.
Oh, for best lap, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at last, but yes,
Yes.
those best laps are just as good.
I was like, oh. Yeah. But yeah, last lap, top 8. Back Mareki and Lakshmi here battling it out. I see it flickering.
I just grabbed the earlier part of that in the pit, but I did not realize they were still fighting all the way down the back straight. Carpenter has gotten to drive through. I would imagine that would be for track limits.
I imagine so. Seems like most of them have settled out.
Yeah, our gigantic train got broken up, and really not too many battles at the moment. Let's grab a different one.
Go up to Grant. Yeah, everybody's sort of tucked in here. Just over halfway through it. 25 minutes left. I'm afraid to stand here and say that I think Arct is fairly well secured the silver.
No.
Because,
if we commentator curse,
I'm not even going to look at him now. I'm just going to leave it right there.
I was about to say, I'm wondering if we might see some movement for the podium positions, because Dornelis and Escorcia are both catching Anton, but on that last lap, not by a lot, but Dornelis has been holding it around 0.5, 0.7 for about the last lap, and Escorcia is right there behind him as well, so have to wonder if the combination of possibly the Ford being worse on the tires and Anton pitting earlier than most everyone else might hurt him here at the end of the race, but you have to think with that Mustang that he probably will have enough straight line speed to stay in front.
Yeah, they're getting tight. Dornelis, this where they're 3/10, 2/10. I'm looking at the last lap, and Anton was a half a second slower than Dornelis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Diego, I'm trying really hard not to look at Art. I'm not even gonna look at his name.
As GCB Bubba Sunshine is kind enough to point out, Hall has a good chance to secure P3 in the Silver Championship if it stays like this. Hall's having a really good race up in P11.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I almost feel like with this battle, it's almost a matter of if and not when.
Yep. Also, just looking down the times in midfield, Peter O'Brien and Moffat getting a little close to each other.
Yeah, I just hopped onto that in the pit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they've both cruised up on the back of Danny Durant's. Yeah, and as we're standing on this battle for the podium positions, Denarte's really checked out from this battle. 4.5 second lead now.
Well, his best lap now is a 33 flat and just 0.00. Perfect 33.
Perfect.
That's pretty impressive. How's O'Brien? Looks like O'Brien got really close to Moffat there for a hot second.
I was not looking, but I will run that back in the pip.
Well, he didn't actually get to pass him. I just saw the timing get real tight.
Oh, yeah, he was all over the back of him going into turn one.
But didn't try anything.
No, didn't quite have enough overlap for that. Or going into turn 8. I mean, O'Brien is almost pushing that Ferrari through the corners.
Yeah, you really see that. Oh, getting real close going into that long straight. This straight? No, not yet. Definitely not a straight.
They're going through the penultimate corner and then the final corner. And really, I mean, I have to say, they're in P15, P16, so obviously in very good finish positions, but they're
Ooh,
only
ooh,
27
he's
seconds off the lead. Ooh,
almost wait, he's pushing that. Not quite, though. He's not going to make it. Wow. Ooh.
he can get it here if he can keep the speed. Yep. Oh, he just
he's
couldn't.
not giving it up. It's like,
Oh,
did they bang a
man.
little bit there.
They did, but gave each other plenty of room, and I'm very surprised they both made it through there in one piece.
Look at this.
I think O'Brien's going to get it done.
Maybe, yeah, he slots in behind. Oh, noobs are us here rating our channel again. Hello and thank you.
Let's go. I was actually watching a little bit of their stream before ours started.
Nice. Still keeping
Yeah,
on here.
they were racing at Zolder tonight.
Ooh. Oh, nice. S. Corsia up here next to Dornelas. Is he going to try anything?
Oh, he would have loved to have gotten those in there in turn 2, I think.
Yes, he would have, but he didn't quite get it. See, they're going to come in turn 1. They're going to try it. They're going to think about it. And every once in a while, they can hold it through there. That's nice. You get something exciting. In the back of the pack, okay, that you did have the Porsche Cup was being invaded by a Ferrari that was throwing things off. But oh, Flamger and Mercer here. Keep an eye on that. Oh, it looks like Flamger might have gotten it. Looking for the glorious King Anton. He is sitting in P2. Rados now able to come in as Flamger and Mercer battle that through. Flamger coming out on top. See, the Porsche's not 100% bad.
No, not at all.
He got past Mercer and spat him into Rados's view. And again, turn 1. See, look at that coming in. Oh, he almost tried.
Apparently, I just need to pick a corner every race and say that there's going to be no overtaking me.
Yes. Yes. Then we'll have to set up a camera at that corner.
Exactly.
Fight the yo-yos. Actually, look, Tim's pulling away from these guys. He's doing a pretty bang-up job.
Yeah, he's on it tonight.
This was always one of my favorite tracks in the Porsche. It's just fun as heck.
Yeah, I mean, because you have especially those, 4, 5, and 6 in the first sector. The Porsche being so nimble. 1 and 2 as well. Just that change of direction that you get.
Yep.
can really rotate the Porsche.
Let's see, we have Schwartz and McWeezerson. Oh, Schwartz
Oh.
gave Weezerson a little love tap, but
No harm, no foul.
no. These guys. What?
We missed. We have it in the pip. I'm gonna roll it back. We had Escorcia and Dornellis were fighting.
Oh no.
And yeah, Escorcia
Is on P3.
Yep.
Look at the next battle. We've got Dan Cran and Jacob Hall. You know, Diego, you're gonna make me look this up after his. Eye on stuff. Up to Dornellis and Escorcia. I wonder if they'll be able to see. They were catching up to Anton for a while, and now he's got some time on them.
Yeah, when they were fighting, he must have picked up a bit of a gap. It was about 1.4 after Escorcia got through. So he's probably down a little bit, but he's not pulling away from Dornellis at all.
No.
And I have to wonder if Omar and Anton will swap positions if they have a gap, even though right now it wouldn't change too much in the championship. I believe, well, like that could give Omar a boost to pick up maybe another position. We really should have done some math on this stuff.
Oh, math is hard.
Yeah, it is. Especially when we have to factor in the drop race as well. It can make things wonky.
You got the Rados and Mercer.
Well, and they've rocked up back onto the rear end of Flandre as well.
I saw that. And then they got, man, quiet for a hot minute. You got Fran here. We're watching. He keep catching up to Jacob Hall.
Wilson with the drive-through.
That is what's going on. Got 10 minutes left in this race. Yeah, they get close, and then they all kind of go, nah. Although Escorcia has caught up to Anton. He's about 4/10 away. Dornellis 4/10 away from Escorcia. So far, Tim is holding it down pretty nicely over Jeremy Mercer and Rados.
Yeah, it seems like at this point they're all just picking up their pace and just trying to force the other into an error.
Tim trying to deploy the wall. The pause, as Diego mentioned there. Heard his name. It's come back here and check on Mercer and Flanger. Let's see what kind of wall a Porsche makes. Mercer's got Rados right behind him too, so he's got to be careful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then Arc isn't too far behind as well, 2 seconds behind Rados, but on that 1.8. So even if they had a small incident, could cost a position or two.
Yeah, all it would take is a little wiggle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe Mercer's feeling nice. You know, he's not going to try too hard to push Flanger around. Having some pity on him.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Yeah, I doubt that, but you know.
Yeah, and still nothing else happening. The fight for second, third, and fourth. Just gap still just ballooning a little bit, then coming right back down.
Rados peeking a little bit there coming into the turn one. Making sure that Jeremy knows he's there. Close and a little bit further back, Dan Cran, I think that's what you have.
Sure is.
Yeah, he's giving Mr. Hall a run for his money. Let's see what else. And then behind that, you actually, there's a little bit of a pileup starting behind Mr. Sir. Danny Durant's figuring out making friends with
Peter
his
O'Brien with
Porsche.
the drive-through.
Oh, wow. Well, it
So
was
that'll-
going to be a cluster.
Yeah, it'll take one car out of that.
Yeah. Let's see what Durant's is doing here. Oh, you've got it.
Yeah,
I can do this. Wait. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. Stuff is all still labeled wrong. This is my passenger view, by the way.
Oh, no. That's it really looks like it.
I know, right? We always put the passenger on the rear windshield. The rear window. And the child seat.
Yes, let's say strap one of the kids there.
Oh, O'Brien. Oh, he probably went into his stop.
Yep.
And he's... I hate how it yellows them when they first go in.
I know, it's annoying.
Gets me all, like, excited.
Ooh, Escorcia was...
I just see that. Everybody's tightening up there. They are getting close. And now they're not, because...
because now we're watching.
Now we're watching. Although Dornelas, he's still putting a lot of pressure on Omar.
Yeah, he has been relentless ever since he got past.
It looks like his last lap was a touch faster, and his best lap is a bit faster, but not by a whole lot. I don't know if he's feeling held up by Omar right now. They have 3 minutes left to make any moves they would like to make. Further back in the pack, you've got another Porsche on Porsche as Archie's making it past Busterski. And I believe he'll hold that position.
Just so.
Yes, yes. Go back up to Mr. Dornelas. Let's do a... Wow. We'll sit on the bumper because, you know. Maybe we can get a good view of these sausages. Would you? Right there. Ooh. Yeah, Mercer and Ritos. Oh, there. Mercer's really putting a lot of pressure on Flamger. They are they side by side coming? No! No, Flamger! Tim, you could do it! Don't let him through! No,
Oh!
Tim, no!
Oh, no.
No! Ah, a double slide. I mean, it was one heck of a drift, and it was quite coordinated, but definitely not what they want to have happen in the last minute of the race.
No, not at all.
Oh.
And that, they both dropped 7 positions-ish, 6, 7 positions.
Ugh. It's heartbreaking. All right, show Tiago a little bit here, because he is our race leader. He has 8 seconds on the pack with the purple lap of a 1:33.000. Ah! Diego sending the shooters in. He got murdered. Uh-oh. See if Dornelas decides to make any last-minute moves. He's making an exception for his Porsche brother. Nice. As we are on the last lap, I do believe.
Yeah, I didn't want it to end.
Oh.
I'm hoping if I didn't mention it, we just keep going for a little bit longer.
You're really rooting for Dornelis and Escorcia to actually be able to really battle it out. Denartic crosses the line for P1. Anton crosses the line. Escorcia and Dornelis there. Ryan Yee comes in a nice safe P5. Wilson P6. Art coming in P8. Cran 9. Paul 10. Mr. Sir comes in 11. Durance, Moffat, Lau 12, 13, 14. Tim comes in P15 after that sad incident. Yep, I believe so. Art with the silver. Queso, Mr. Arjun coming in. And our timing is getting a little bit flipping around. So I'm wondering if there's some people maybe leaving the server.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And Schwartz picked up the drive through there at the end of
Right
the
at
race.
the end?
I don't know if it was right at the end, but it doesn't look like he was able to serve it. Which then will just transfer it into, I think, a 130-second penalty, I think it is.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
That's... Oh, that hurts.
Yeah.
Oh, that... Ouch. All right. That was a good race. A little disappointed in their start, you know, all that. One of those crashes were.
Yeah, and none of them really seemed like that big of an incident, but, you know, even just a small tap on turn 1 can have some pretty tough consequences.
That it can. That it can. You are correct there. Now, yes. Let's see. There's nobody in the race chat yet.
Are we forgetting to show what we were asked to show? Are they doing it?
I don't know. Let's see. Are they? I don't think so because they're all lined up. No, they're out of server, so. Okay. I kind of tried to, but I also couldn't just show them while everybody else was still finishing their race.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I maybe could have thrown it on the pit, but.
Yeah. I had it on them for a little while, but I just, you know, I didn't feel right, like, not showing other people's finishes.
Yeah, for sure.
At that point. So, and then that's about as long as my memory lasted. So, sorry guys. But let me have to reorganize all of my things. Oh, you're very welcome, Diego. And let's see, we need to get some people in for... I'll grab Omar quick.
You want to grab him and Anton at the same time?
Yeah, why not? Let's do that. I like that idea. You want to grab Anton? I have Omar on my mouse.
Oh, give me just 1 second. Yes.
All right. Got him. Omar. Anton.
Hello. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Congratulations.
Yeah. First double podium for us as a team in 3 seasons. I mean, had to happen on the last race, obviously.
Very nice.
True.
Double podium, team championship.
I think it's our best like collective result in one race. I think. I mean,
Nice.
maybe Coda was me 1, Omar 4, so points wise it might have been close, but I think this for me, I think this takes the cake. I think it was the craziest race for both of us.
I mean, you had a heck of an undercut to jump three cars in the pit stops. That was pretty huge.
Yeah, it was very close coming out of the pits with Renato just being right there. Fortunately, I had the inside for I think it's turn 4, So yeah, that complex having the inside's kind of important, especially considering I had fresh tires. So it was kind of like now or never. I gave enough room, I think, on exit for him. So yeah, it was just after that. I not gonna lie, I was a little bit crossed after getting a few random track cuts at like the second to last hairpin in sector 3. But hey, that's Misano for you, so can't really do much about it.
Nope. So how was your race, Omar?
Okay, this was a result I wasn't expecting. Before the race, I was like, oh my god, I'm doing so bad at Misano. I was so off the pace. I don't know what happened. Something clicked on 5 minutes before the quali started, and I did my best lap on the quali, and then I was kind of flying on the race. I don't know what happened either, but yeah, for sure I wasn't expecting to start P2 and then end on P3. So I think this was a really good race for Anto and I as a team. So yeah, it was really fun.
Awesome.
Oh.
You guys did a great job. So congratulations on that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a proper send off for Omar. So he keeps. I can't tell with this guy. He keeps hinting he's not doing this next season. He is doing next season. I don't know, man. I can't.
We'll see.
There it is. I don't know.
Such a tease.
Surprise.
I know. It's 3 seasons of this, Stephanie. Can you believe it?
Hey, he's just playing you, I think.
I mean, if I get a vote, I vote he races, but I have a feeling I probably don't get a vote.
Well, it's up to Omar, I guess. But yeah, I mean, it was a definitely third time's the charm for us. Got the team championship on the 3rd try. I feel like it's been a long time coming. Had a few unfortunate races this season for both of us. Both of us missed Bathurst, but capitalized when we could. Especially this race, I feel like this was one of the more trickier ones. But yeah, I mean, what a team! What a season!
Awesome. No,
absolutely.
Will this be Omar's first Chewy?
This would be
damn right, boy. First Chewy.
Oh, my first Chewy? Yes.
Yeah.
It will be.
Oh, so that might determine whether he comes back to race again. How he feels about that.
I don't know. Maybe I will get intoxicated, but it's worth it. So I don't care.
Awesome. Well, we look forward to those videos. I think you guys need to somehow figure out how to do it together.
I will.
Yeah, well, I'm flying to Colombia. I'm doing it.
Yep.
Awesome.
No, I think Omar is gonna have to come to me in Connecticut. I mean, it'll be snowing. It's gonna be a nice romantic time for us. We'll have fun, and yeah.
Yep. If I have to, I will.
There we go. You heard it here first.
That's a commitment.
Yep.
Anyone you guys want to shout out, give thanks to, anything like that?
My teammate.
Yeah,
also, of course, Iris. Of course, Iris, my teammate, my family back home, my dad and mom watching. I mean, and also, since it's the last race of the season, thanks to everyone who's watching, everyone who's commentating. You guys did a fantastic job this season. Everyone who raced in D1, from the back of the pack to the front. I mean, it wouldn't be an SRA team series without anyone. So, shout out to everybody.
Awesome.
What is it?
I agree. All right, guys. Well, we will let you get back to celebrating your team victory.
I got one more shout out actually,
Really?
if you don't mind.
Not at all.
I got a huge shout out for my man Ryan Yee, closing out the championship. I assume he's going to be joining the booth shortly after us, but I'm super proud of him. Didn't put a foot wrong all season except for that one race at Suzuka, which could argue was Mercedes things, but absolute mad lad Ryan Yee.
Agreed.
Yeah, well said.
Yep. All right. Well, have a great night, guys.
Yep. Congratulations again, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Bye bye. Have a
Bye.
Yep.
Turn them now. I guess we can grab Art as our. So, he won
Silver race winner and silver champion.
Yeah, I'm just making sure I got that all right before I bring him up here. Wouldn't be the first time I got something wrong. Hello, Art, and welcome back to the booth. And for another congratulations on a silver win, and I believe you're silver champion.
Hello, and yes, indeed, I am.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah. Very
How
well.
was-
So, I don't know what to say.
Well, it at least seems like you didn't have some intense bad luck this week. But no, you qualified incredibly well, and then you got undercut by a couple cars in the pits, but other than that, it seemed like you had a pretty straightforward race.
Yeah, my pace wasn't what I was expecting, but also I lost time in the pit because I got like overlap with Flamger, and as the Lexus doesn't go to 50, to exactly 50 with the pit limiter, Flamger was like pulling away, so I sort of conceded because I didn't want to get into a collision for a very weird reason. So I concede, I lose time there, and then I lose to Rados as well. I lose time to Jeremy, so yeah, the pit wasn't what I was expecting.
Yeah, but it all worked out for you this race. And again, I mean, you had a really impressive back half of the season. I think you qualified top 10 in at least the last 3 races, and just had incredible pace, and I think you truly earned the silver championship this season.
Yep. The Suzuka onwards was really another thing. I don't know where this come from. Probably the green, but I accept it.
Awesome. Do you have any questions, Stephanie?
Well, do you have any shout outs to make there, Art?
Sorry, what?
Any shout outs or thank yous you want to make while you're up here?
Well, it's very past 12 here, and it is my birthday. So
happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
To start a new year, I could say a shout out for my girlfriend. She's doing my favorite cake right now.
Aww.
Yeah, shout out to probably the admins, marshals, stewards, streamers, basically everyone doing the league. Shout out to Champion Motorsport for having me. So, yeah, I think that's it. That's pretty much it.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
We look forward to your shoey.
Yeah, I will do it.
Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations again on a fantastic season, Art, and we'll get you back down to the race chat.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. All right. Last but not least. Oh, what am I doing? I'm trying to move him. It's too far down for me to like just grab it and move. There we go. Mr. Wee, congratulations.
Thank you. Happy to be done with the Merc for a while.
Good. Oh, by the way, I just want to ask, like, you ever get tired of people like doing the like Ryan Wee thing?
No, not really.
Okay. I don't know, like some jokes get
Not
old.
yet.
I gotta make sure, you know. Awesome. Well, how was you didn't place on the podium in the race, but we're fairly confident that you've collected the sufficient points to win the gold championship.
Yep. Going in, if either Renato or Andrew won, then I'd need to finish below 8th to lose. Or that was the scenario I looked at least. That was the most likely. I didn't look at anyone else's points, but luckily for me, I finished above 9th, or finished 8th or above. So happy to live through this race. Didn't need any extra pace. Just kept it on the track, and it's all good.
Awesome. Well, I guess your plan worked out since neither of those things happened, and we get to look forward to a shoey from you.
Yeah, I have a silly idea, so.
Ooh, that sounds like fun. Yay! I like silly ideas. Awesome.
Oh, yeah. I'm very tired if you can't tell.
I think we all are. It's okay. Yeah. No, you're in good company with that. We just wanted to bring you up here and say congratulations and, all that. Clapping, pat on the back. Anyone you want to give a shout out to?
Shout out, of course, like always, Madhouse Racing. Excellent voice comms. I'm going to shout out my teammate, Jacob Palmieri. He only showed up for, I think, 3 races until his pedals started breaking. But he is the reason I'm in this season. He asked me, hey, do one last season with me. Because either way, I think this was going to be his last one. So big shout out to him. That's the whole reason I'm in it. And shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for putting on the show for everyone at home.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. We have fun with it.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, it would have been more fun if Jeff was here, but...
I know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's too busy.
Not bitter about it at all. Nope.
No. All right. Well, I know you mentioned you're kind of on the sleepy side, so we won't hold you up. We'll let you get back down to the guys down there, and just wanted to say congrats.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, congrats again.
Thanks again.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Talk to you later.
Bye. All right. Now, Tiago Donarte was our race winner, but Tiago is also in a different time zone that makes him go basically to bed afterwards. So every once in a blue moon, I can get him up here for an interview, but I think it's happened like once.
Yeah.
So, which I totally get.
Don't blame him at all.
Not at all. So that is the end of season 16. As you've heard us maybe mention a couple times, our championship winners have the joy of performing a shoey in front of a camera and sending that video in to us, which will be incorporated into our, I guess it's like a season kickoff livery reveal stream that we do. The beginning of the next season, which will be at some point next month, I think.
4 to 6 weeks usually in between.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord. If you're possibly interested in racing, and there'll be pings and announcements. If you're already in there, then you probably already know the drill. Yeah, I mean, just another fantastic season, and like a few of our drivers that were able to join us, we couldn't do any of this without the admins and the people behind the scenes that do so much work so that we can put this on and people can race. So yeah, huge thanks to them, and thank you to Stephanie for hosting the streams every race.
My pleasure. Thank you for coming every race.
I missed one. I missed
yeah,
Coda.
I think I missed one also. I was gone. So it's okay. You can miss one.
Yeah.
Or two.
You're allowed one.
Miss one or two, but I don't know. But all right. As you mentioned, You can find us in Discord. SRA.gg is the website. If that's easier for you to find if you haven't joined us already, but you're welcome to join us. And as I think was mentioned, that we are starting to branch out into some of the other racing platforms. There is a multi-class mayhem race, not streamed but enjoyed, that is done on LMU now on, what was that, Thursday nights,
and we've done some iRacing stuff in the past, and I think something is possibly being announced soon. I might be wrong on that. So there might be something iRacing related coming up as well.
All right, so there you had it. You heard it here. Anyway, thank you for joining us for season 16. Please keep an eye out and join us in 4 to 6 to 8 weeks for season 17. Thank you all.
Bye, everyone.